I'm David Morgan, and this is me standing outside the House of Representatives, just one of the institutions which will be the subject of the elections taking place on Tuesday the 8th of November. Most attention will focus on the election for the President, but there are also elections for the two houses of Congress, the Senate, where 34 of 100 seats are being contested, and the House of Representatives, where all 435 seats are up for election. But let's look at the election from a single precinct in one of those 435 congressional districts. The 8th District of Virginia sits across the Potomac from Washington, D.C., and includes the city of Alexandria and some of the suburbs of the US capital. George Washington's home stands in this district. There are 11 congressional districts. That gives 13 electoral votes for the president. This is the first page of a sample ballot for the 8th district. Each party has selected electors who will meet on the 19th of December in the state of Virginia's capital of Richmond. Ordinary voters on the 8th of November will vote for the electors of the party of their choice. The second election is for the person to represent the district as their congressman. There are 3 candidates in the 8th of November election, but as with the presidential election, it is possible to vote for a write-in candidate. You would write their name in the space on the ballot paper. The second page covers the various referendum questions. Some are statewide, others relate only to Fairfax County. As to the race for the House of Representatives, the candidates are Don Beyer for the Democrats, Charles Hernick for the Republicans, and Julio Gracia, who is an independent. Each district is broken down into precincts where people live and they vote there. It is the equivalent of an English ward. Bucknell is a precinct to the south of Alexandria on the eastern side of the Richmond Highway, and the polling station is in the Bryant Center. When polls close at 7 p.m, the votes will be counted there and the results rung in to an election centre. Unlike in Britain, there isn't a single counting place, and the candidates will be at their respective headquarters. Losing candidates often concede before the final figures have been announced, but after it is clear who has won the election. So, as the 8th of November comes forward, keep an eye on the 8th District of Virginia, and I'll be making another video to explain the results.